The Timucua Arts Foundation was founded by Benoit Glazer and Élaine Corriveau in September 2000 with the simple premise of hosting free music concerts at their house. Since then, they have designed a new house that is more conducive to these concerts. I'm visiting the auditorium today, joined by Benoit and Élaine, who will share more about the history and future vision of the Timucua Arts Foundation. Tell me about yourselves and the Timucua Arts Foundation.
Oh, well, that started when we moved to Florida and needed more live music, which was difficult to find and accessible. And that's how we started. Now it's flourishing. Now we host musicians from around the world every week, and we have guests and friends that grew the foundation with a great board.
And how did it all begin?
So my nights off used to be like Tuesday and Wednesday night, and so it was really hard back in 1998, 1999 to find anything in Orlando good in midweek, and so we just decided, let's have a concert at the house, and we did. I arranged the Goldberg Variations for the band at Cirque du Soleil, which I came here to do, as the conductor. And so we did the concert, and after the concert, people said, okay, when's the next one? So
True.
The whole series was born. Of course, we weren't going to do every concert, so the second concert, another group came to play, and then it grew pretty quickly. Within 2 years, we were getting international musicians to come at the house. But a few years into it, it became obvious that it was a residential neighborhood south of Orlando, and it was not really good for parking was an issue. It was becoming too popular for its own good. So I looked at my lovely wife and I said, listen, we could just scale this back or stop doing that, or we could put every penny we've ever made and will ever make into building a house that's better for concerts. That's what we did, because she's great. And she's a little crazy. And so, we designed and built it. We moved into the new building in 2007. And, we're talking about almost 1,200 shows since then. So it's a lot, and everything was free at the beginning, donations based. And we can no longer do all of them like that, but we still keep every Sunday night when we have an event, it's pay what you want. And so, being accessible to as many people as possible has always been part of our mission and very important to us. So, and then even the ticketed event, most of them are $25. And if you're a Timucua member, which is $120 a year, you can save half off ticketed events, which means that it becomes $25 for two. So, $100 a year and $25 for two, free parking, bring your own beverage of choice. It's a pretty accessible date night, I think. And considering the quality that we offer, because we have musicians from all over the world, Grammy winners, a lot of Grammy winners, come here, and not in the pop realm, but in the jazz musicians, world music musicians, classical musicians, and we do theater, and we do all kinds of other things
poetry,
as well. Poetry every month.
Words, new art. Actually, it's new composition. It's new music, or new plays. We're trying to give a place for new voices and rising artists.
And diverse voices, very important to us too. Yeah.
What can viewers expect when they're here seeing a show?
Well, it depends what they come to see. So if you come to see a jazz show, you can expect good jazz, great jazz. So usually our shows don't have an intermission, so they're pretty quick, 75 minutes, maybe 90 minutes, which is on purpose. We don't want this to drag on, so you can bring your kids. Kids are always welcome, but if you decide to have a couple's night out, then you don't pay a fortune and babysitting, and it doesn't take too much of your time, and you get a great feeling that only comes after seeing a live artistic event. It changes people's lives, and it for the better. And sometimes a single event has changed. people have told us, like, this event changed my life forever. Like, this is great.
It's a small venue, so they are very close to the performers. There's always possibility like to talk with the performers at the end of the show, so that's also unique. There is a bring your own wine, and it's a share event. So we have our volunteers that will share the wines with the audience, and so everyone can talk. And when they get into the performance hall, though, it's performing. So it's not background music. It's really the musicians feel their music received and respect. The audience feel really, really close to the performers, and it's always new. For them. So the setting also, when they come in the room for the first time, it's always like, what? Like your son, it was like, what just happened here? Because it's a home. So when you're outside, it looks like it's a house, and you come in, and it's just a very large living room where we do our music together. So the hall is like our dining room. That's where people will gather, and then they come here and they just enjoy. And it starts to build a community because it's all art lovers, it's all music lovers and appreciators. So they also make connections and friendship within the audience also.
What programs and annual events does the Timucua Arts Foundation offer the community?
So we have a varied programming that's, a unique aspect of the Timucua Arts Foundation. February is Black History Month. We try to give voice and to give work to, Black visual artists, Black musicians, Black poets, throughout the month. And then, every other month is a different theme. And so that's, it doesn't preclude that, for every month you're going to get one jazz show, for example, pretty much. But I mean, if you're a huge chamber music fan, then January is your month where you don't want to miss, you want to catch an event. If you like world music, May is going to be your favorite month. If you like guitar, August is going to be your favorite month. So yeah, we have, and poetry is every third Sunday of the month. And that's a really deep, powerful event as well. And there's always like a guest poet or a couple of guest poets. And then there's an open mic portion. And some people, me included, for a long time associated open mic, anything, music or poetry, with like, okay, local, like maybe not such great quality. No. This is like incredible. The series is called Authentic Selves, and it's curated by two women, Lauren White and Nadia Garçon, and they somehow bring audience members in who are great poets, and people sign up ahead of time, of course. But it's really awesome. I've been really surprised by the quality of the poets that we have right here in Orlando, not to mention our guests, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, that's amazing.
Yes. I think we did not mention that we have also a visual artist in residence. So every month we have a different artist on our walls showing our art. This year it's all women's artists. And the artist is also performing live on stage for 2 to 3 performances. So during the music, you have the artist showing her technique and her work creating live. At the same time, you have the music. So that's also something that is unique to us. It's you rarely see now.
You always can see some art on the wall, and it's lit well and it shows well. Yes. And then when they work, it's pretty awesome. Sometimes the connection, it's
with
pretty
the musicians.
Magical.
The musicians are actually being fed sometimes by the art that is being created. At the same time, they're playing versa, and creating their own music. If they will be entertained by or influenced by the art that's being produced at the same time.
And vice versa, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
How can a community get involved and support Timucua Arts Foundation's efforts?
There's many ways that, and we're supported by the community, and we're here for the community. So you can become a member. Like I said, $120 a year. It's huge for us, and it's a great deal for the members. You can volunteer. You can, of course, come to the events. That's great for us. It's important. And you can become part of our board. You can also, of course, be a large donor. That's fantastic. There's very many ways that you can get involved. Even on our social media, just like being part of our social media community is an important thing for us. Leaving reviews on Google, on Yelp, on TripAdvisor. Like that's
Yes.
just good for us. And what we try to do is not only bring great art to Orlando, but put Orlando on the map as an artistic destination. And even though we're a small organization, are proportionally one of the most successful at bringing people from outside, people, audience members, and of course performers. We have a lot of performers who come from all over the world, and audience members who fly from like Boston to see a show here and that kind of thing. Like it happens regularly.
Yes. Or artists that will not book a US tour if they don't come to our house. We even have that. So I'm going to brag about this too.
Yeah.
But yes, there's the community can get involved with us in so many ways. It's just a reach out. We have like a mailing list and
taking piano lessons, like Élaine here is our piano teacher. She's the best I've ever seen. And taking
like
piano
what I do.
lessons is a part of basically where we have a music school. And taking piano lessons is a great way to get connected with Timucua.
Is there anything else you would like to share with our viewers?
Yes, volunteer hours for high school students. We are always looking for volunteers, and that's a great way. It's in their community, and they're cherished.
And we also have a couple of interns as well. Oftentimes they can be college students or anyone. We need interns in the office, like for marketing and for that kind of thing. And I always have a technical intern as well. So if you're into show production and that kind of thing, we didn't mention the fact that we live stream every single event that we have. I film everything, I record everything, and just managing data sometimes is more than I can handle.
I would say be curious, come and see a show. Go on our Facebook page, click like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is a huge help. That takes a few seconds. Don't be shy, bring a friend or not, come by yourself. You don't have to stay the whole time if you just want to take a peek. Those are all ways that are easy, an easy first touch with us. We have a mailing list if you want to just go on our website and check our programming, sign up your email. There's no sale, there's no advertising. We'll just send you a link of what's coming up that week. So it's easy for you to check what genre is coming at the house. Those are easy ways for you to get in touch and come and meet us and say hi.
Well, thank you for having us here. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the great work that you're doing and bringing the arts to the Orange County area.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for the work you do.
Yes.
If you're enjoying this show, please subscribe to our channel and follow our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter accounts.